Let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're walking through a complete simulation of the future of logistics. We're going to see exactly how TMS 3.0 completely transforms the life cycle of a shipment. And it does this using 5 specialized AI agents, literally taking a job from zero to completed with just unprecedented levels of automation. Here's our roadmap for this chronological journey. We're treating this like a relay race, from the moment a document drops to the final data report. We'll hit order intake, smart dispatch, automated billing, and finally, data insights. So, to kick things off, we really have to ask ourselves, how does eliminating all those traditional friction points totally change the speed of logistics? I mean, for decades, supply chains have relied on manual data entry, disconnected phone calls, those chaotic dispatch boards. But what actually happens when an interconnected system of AI agents just takes the wheel? Think of these agents as runners in a relay race, right? They're effortlessly passing the baton from one phase to the next to completely eliminate human bottlenecks. We've got this synchronized team: data integration, the customer portal, dispatching, live tracking, billing, and finally, asset and payroll. These aren't just isolated tools. They act as one seamless automated unit.
Section 1, Order Intake and AI Scheduling. This is the first leg of our relay race. Let's see how the data integration and customer portal agents get everything started. Check out the perfect synergy here between machine and human. When a delivery order drops in via email or EDI, the data integration agent instantly parses the M/B/L number, the container number, the location codes. The AI is doing all the heavy lifting here. And the human operator? Well, they merely verify any low recognition items that pop up highlighted in yellow on a really simple split view screen. Honestly, just imagine the hours of manual data entry saved right off the bat.
From there, the data integration agent passes the baton right to the customer portal agent. It does this by pinging the Draydog API in the background and instantly notifying the customer the second their container is ready. The system automatically detects when a vessel is discharged or, when customs holds are released. Then it just fires off an auto email with a direct link straight to the customer portal.
And once they're inside that portal, customers just type natural language requests directly into the LLM command center. So say a customer types, "Need an air ride chassis for this delivery." Boom. That instantly triggers the AI to understand the exact context. It pops up a dynamic scheduling calendar for date selection and auto-generates a special ticket for that chassis right inside the system. It entirely bypasses the need for those endless, confusing back-and-forth email chains we're all so used to. Moving on to Section 2, Smart Dispatch and Live Tracking. Hitting the road with AI precision. Once that schedule is locked in by the customer, the dispatching and live tracking agents take over the race. This is pretty wild to watch. The AI splits the route segments and calculates the most optimal truck and driver combinations in literal seconds. The customer schedule syncs to the dispatcher's main board in just 1 second via the 3D cube core. The system immediately calculates the perfect match. It looks at miles multiplied by cost per mile, plus the difficulty of the location. After that, it's just a simple one-click assign to fire that order straight to the driver's app.
So dispatchers don't have to guess or do complex mental math anymore. The UI literally guides them. By using subtle ghost text and dynamic progress bars, the system visually shows driver availability and suggests the best possible match right before the dispatcher even hits assign. It just entirely removes the cognitive load of dispatching.
And as that truck hits the road, the live tracking agent is right there monitoring Samsara GPS and geofences to follow the exact physical timeline, from the exact moment the container is ready at the start of the geofence, through the live unloading process, right down to the empty container returning to the terminal. The AI has eyes on the entire journey.
Now, during this trip, the system is visually flagging issues for the dispatchers. It uses these really clear red badges for any trucks with route deviations or ETA issues, and an orange progress bar to show time ticking away during live unloading. And hey, if everything is running smoothly, the system's auto relay feature just automatically queues up the next segment of the route. Zero human intervention needed.
All right, Section 3, Automated Billing and Invoicing. This is where we turn completed trips into revenue. The physical job is done. Now it's time for the billing agent to step in and work its magic. First things first, we've got to keep the workspace clean, right? Once the empty container is returned to the terminal and the driver uploads their terminal tickets and proof of delivery, the board is instantly cleared. This immediately pulls the finished job off the active dispatch screen. It prevents dispatcher clutter and honestly keeps everyone's blood pressure in check.
So the billing agent takes over on the Invoice Ready dashboard. It instantly calculates real-time gross profit based on that super accurate geofence data. It seamlessly combines accounts payable with accounts receivable, drawing directly from established rate tables and those precise dwell times captured by the GPS.
And to build absolute trust in the system, any extra accessorial fees or wait times proven by that GPS data get this really satisfying green AI verified badge. So no more arguing with customers over detention time, which, yeah, I'm sure we'll all miss dearly. The data just proves it, and it's all neatly packaged up with the necessary PDFs and proof of delivery docs.
With all that heavy lifting done, human effort is basically reduced down to a single click. The billing staff reviews the automated document package, clicks the Approve and Send Invoice button, and boom, the job is permanently closed. The invoice is immediately emailed out and perfectly synced right back to the one-stop document center in the customer's portal. Now for our final leg, Section 4, Dynamic Reports and Data Insights, Learning from the Journey. Finally, the asset and payroll agents grab the baton to turn all this closed data into actionable intelligence. All that completed trip data flows directly into the database and report center. But it doesn't just sit there gathering dust. It actively validates the dispatch logic daily, completely automates your weekly payroll, and get this, by tracking real GPS miles, it even triggers proactive maintenance alerts to keep your fleet perfectly healthy. And when it comes to business intelligence, forget about digging through massive, endless spreadsheets. A manager can just type a natural question, like show average margin and terminal wait times for Maersk this month. And the LLM Command Center, it just understands the context instantly. The AI completely bypasses static tables to render dynamic, generative UI widgets. It pulls from this massive database of past trips to give you real-time visual answers to complex questions literally right on the spot. It's an absolute game changer for data visibility. So seeing this entire relay race from delivery order receipt all the way to dynamic reporting, it leaves us with a pretty big question. We've just seen how 5 AI agents can seamlessly eliminate friction, radically speed up logistics, and generate instant intelligence. So, are you ready to let AI drive your logistics? And if you are, which agent's workflow are you going to optimize first?